Okay, so this video is for lazy eaters, okay? And I'm not talking about the physical, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter, people. I am talking about food and ingesting food and your eating habits, right? And I'm going to share something that is very personal to me because this just recently happened. I actually just got gallbladder surgery, and I know that, a lot of people might be like, why are you telling us this? I am telling you this because I love you guys. I may not know you personally, but if you are anyone like me who are always kind of busy and too, or let me rephrase this. We think that we're too busy to even prep food or do anything for ourselves because we're always kind of giving, right? So, with that, I want you to really think about this because the every step that you take, especially when it comes to eating and your eating habits, is going to actually build your body, okay? Your physical body in a way that it's going to either make or break you. And I say this lovingly. Please do not skimp on nutrition on yourself because it's going to show up someday. Um I have always been in the past, I was a lazy eater. I've always worked in, many different fields. I've done a lot of different things like farming, office work. I've worked in the beauty industry for a while. And especially in the beauty industry, if you are within that industry, right? Sorry, I just had a banana. So my throat is always kind of phlegmy. It's kind of weird. But it's because my body is getting used to eating better, right? And it's going to take some time. I know I sound like I'm very sporadic and very ADHD right now because I do. I have that. And I'm neurodivergent, so I am on the spectrum, but that's okay. You just be yourself. Anyways, that was me soothing myself stimming. so, um, so what I'm saying is because of my poor eating habits, I developed a gallbladder disease, and I believe it or not, there are lots of people that do have some type of like gallbladder issues. And I'm telling you, friends, you do not want to feel that pain. It is one of the most excruciating pain in the world. You literally will be like, you know what it feels like? It feels like someone had stabbed you in the gut. Not that you would know how that feels, but you would know. Like when you're feeling that pain, you would know. And then I actually, what triggered my gallbladder attack was I had, so my spouse and I went to um, get some fried chicken. And it's like one of those Jamaican fried chicken, I don't know if it's Jamaican or it's just really, 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 really spicy, right? No, it's not Jamaican. I think it's like from the Middle Eastern spices, and it was wicked spicy. So that night, I literally had like this gut wrenching pain. I don't know. I know that not everybody's ever been in a fight, right? Because I know that not everybody had to fight. Now, it felt like someone had punched you in the gut, if you've ever felt that. And then all of a sudden, this searing, sharp pain that felt like a blade has been plunged into your stomach, right? So that sharp pain all elevated and gradually went to like hot searing, you're being burnt alive from the inside kind of pain. And that pain, my friend, I don't wish that even on my low grade enemies, right? Not that that's not to say that I have any, but who knows. We're villains in somebody's story, right? So that kind of pain, I don't know. I don't want you guys to feel that. So start eating right. If you want me to talk a little bit more about that, I did learn that gallbladder issues it stemmed from poor eating habits, especially when it comes to nutrition, like fatty, greasy foods, poorly timed food eating. Believe it or not, that actually triggers the gallbladder as well because um so what the gallbladder does is it actually helps. I don't know the medical like definition of it, but I know that it helps your other organ to like excrete bile, excess bile and stuff like that. So back in the days, according to the doctor that I had spoken to, back in the days, cavemen, or early humans, right, needed the gallbladder because they wouldn't eat as often as we did. So then they would need that help to kind of excrete all of the toxins and the bile and all of those things, right? But nowadays we don't actually need it per se. Um, does it affect you after a gallbladder surgery? That also vary, and it depends on the person's ability to, um, heal in a different way. Everybody heals differently, but it's different for everyone. Some people may develop, like, diarrhea symptoms after eating certain greasy foods after their surgery. But if you start, so what I recommend so far is that after gallbladder surgery, if you ever have to have that done, just make sure that your diet is not poor, so that you can kind of train your body to take in whatever, and then slowly add in the fats, healthy fats, right? What else? I feel like I'm missing a point, but I don't know. I feel like that's enough information. If you want to hear more about things like that, I know random facts all the time, so maybe I should do random talks. Yeah. Uh, if you are interested in knowing more, or interested in like information like this, or even like just random talks with me, my name is Chai, and I have a channel here. Um, so just look it up. It's a channel Ascended. Hopefully you find it interesting. But I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.